Gared on the go time. Walt Disney World reporter Gared Hassel standing by for us in sunny or perhaps cloudy Orlando. Gared, where are you? What's happening?
I am not at a Disney theme park for the first time in over a year of us doing the show. I am here in Disney Springs, and behind me, why, that's a Christmas tree.
What?
And Disney Springs is ready for the holidays.
Ah,
Wow.
so pretty.
But Kevin McAllister always told me there were no Christmas trees in Florida.
I heard that too. Got to decorate a palm tree.
Listen, well, the palm trees are decorated as well. Look at they've got lights on them. They're not lit up right now. It's a little rainy, but Kevin McAllister, I love you, my friend, but we've got everything here. We've got fake palm trees. We've got real palm trees and we have fake pine trees. I don't know what kind of tree that is. I'm gonna guess it's a Disney pine. Out of
Or a
the
Douglas
lovely
fir, either one.
Douglas fir. I don't know trees, so hopefully, if anyone in the comments knows trees, be sure to let me know so I can learn from it.
We hear through the grapevine that some Disney theme park ticket options are about to change. What on earth is going on out there in terms of being able to park hop again?
So, beginning January 1st, 2021, a brand new aspect of the Disney reservation system has come back, and that is the park hopper option. What that means is I'm going to take you through the step that's very simple. So, beginning in the new year, which I think everyone's looking forward to, first and foremost, you must have a theme park ticket. You must have a theme park ticket and a reservation for any of the 4 theme parks here at Walt Disney World. If you are an annual pass holder, then you don't need to have any sort of special ticket. Your annual pass does everything. But if you are a visiting guest, I believe that they will have a ticket where you can either be like, oh, I want a normal 1 park ticket, or I want the park hopper ticket like they used to have in the past. Then after having that reservation, you go to that first park that you booked. So for this example, I want to say that I went to Magic Kingdom in the morning and I'm having a great time, but man, I really want to experience more magic because I've already done Seven Dwarfs Mine Train 7 times and I just can't do it anymore. So you think, hey, after 2 p.m., if there is another theme park that is not full of reservations, you can go to it after 2 p.m. and not have to make another reservation. So you're at Magic Kingdom, you've done everything, and then you're like, man, I want to enjoy an evening at EPCOT. I want to dine under the stars in Italy, or I want to go have some lovely sushi in Japan, or I just want to get some dang good barbecue at the American Pavilion. I know that is Tyler, Katrina, and Wade. I think it's all of ours favorite. It's all our favorite.
I do like the barbecue.
True.
Regal Eagle's pretty good.
Sam Eagle knows what it's all about, Muppets. But after 2 p.m., you can go to that park as long as the reservations are not filled out. So there is a sort of a bad side to this, and that is don't think about going into Hollywood Studios after 2 p.m. That's more than likely not going to happen at all. I would love to be able to experience that at night, but that probably is not going to be likely just because Hollywood Studios pretty much gets booked out every single day. So,
well, if I could jump in here, we do have an update from Disney when it comes to managing that attendance from spot to spot. They do say, because I think a lot of people would want to jump from one park to another, in particular Hollywood Studios, as you mentioned, mainly for Rise of the Resistance, that new mega attraction that everybody wants to ride. They say in their press release, and to help us manage attendance upon the return of the park hopper option in January, only guests with a Disney Park Pass reservation for Disney's Hollywood Studios will be able to experience Star Wars Rise of the Resistance. Guests visiting from another theme park will not be able to request to join the virtual queue. So it sounds like you have to have already booked Hollywood Studios for the day in order to obtain your boarding pass to get on Rise of the Resistance. If you hop over at 2 p.m., I think the window is even gone at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
So you
wouldn't
can't
even be able
do
to
it
get
anyway.
inside the
Yeah.
door at 2 p.m. and get a pass at that point.
Yeah.
So it'd be pointless.
Oh, lots of things to know there. I also understand, Gared, that when it comes to food in Disney World, more options are coming online. Is that right?
yes, I'm a foodie. As you know, I don't really eat in the parks much, but I'm always excited that there is food there nonetheless. And there are a couple of food options coming back. Beginning on November 25th, which is in a few days. Also, it happens to be my girlfriend Ariel's birthday. Happy birthday, my love.
Hey.
They are going to be bringing back Woody's Lunchbox out in Hollywood Studios. Woody's Lunchbox is going to be reopening, and it's going to be quite spectacular. Down there, they have some American type food, sandwiches, tater tots. Tater tots aren't half bad.
Potato barrels.
Little
Potato
pricey.
barrels, you mean?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Oh, I'm sorry. Again, I don't eat in the parks very much. However, I hear
But you're a
you guys
foodie.
are coming out real soon.
Makes
Yes,
a lot of sense,
I'm
right?
I'm a foodie when people are buying food for me.
Ah,
I see.
The second one is everyone's favorite place for Friendship Day. That is Crystal Palace. December 13th, Crystal Palace is coming back. However, there will not be any character dining experiences just yet. Pooh Bear and the Friends, they're trying to stay safe, and they just, they want to make sure you have a good time. So the way they're going to be doing it in the past, Crystal Palace was a buffet style where you just go up, grab your mountains of food, and you just enjoy it, and you wave at all the characters as they come by. This time it's going to be family dining, which you may have experienced at other places, or like how Wade experienced when he did his Disney World and Pandemic review. So you will order like, oh, I want eggs. They'll bring you a mountain of eggs that you can enjoy. If you want to get to Gaston size, 5 dozen eggs. 5 dozen.
yeah, say it right. You're a foodie, after all.
Yeah.
And you love Gaston too.
Sorry,
so-
yeah, I can't really. But and then after that, on the 17th, the Tomorrowland Terrace, which I've never been able to eat at, mainly because it's either closed or I've just never gone there.
Right.
The Tomorrowland Terrace is going to be reopening, but they're not going to be serving any Tomorrowland type food. They're actually going to be serving the food that you'd find over at the Columbia Harbor House over in Liberty Square. So you
Sounds
can
interesting.
find some grilled salmon. Yeah, it's a weird twist. Maybe it's
Yeah.
fish from the future.
Get
But
your
you can
lobster
get
roll at Tomorrowland Terrace now.
Doesn't make any sense.
Nothing sounds like the future quite like a lobster roll. But you can get chicken nuggets, you can get salmon, you can get New England clam chowder in the
That
future.
sounds like the future.
in the world of tomorrow, and you can get your lobster roll.
And speaking of more food, it sounds like Epcot has something new on the way that just got revealed. What should we know out at Epcot?
That is true. So for any of you Italian lovers out there, over in the Italian Pavilion at Epcot, La Gelateria, I hopefully pronounced that right. Katrina, please fix me. Please correct me if I'm wrong.
Fix him.
'cause I know
Fix
you-
him.
Katrina.
The gelateria.
There you
okay,
go.
yeah. Thank you, Katrina.
Yeah.
That is going to be coming to Epcot's Italian Pavilion. It is right next to the gift shop out by the front of it. And if you do not know, it sounds awfully like gelato. So hopefully there is going to be some amazing
Wow.
You
gelato
got it.
in Italy.
That's right.
Go Gared. I'm a little bit.
You think that's what they were going for?
Impressive, Gary.
Yeah.
Very
I
impressive.
hope so.
That's
Or-
what the stores
I
that
hope
sell
so.
gelato are
Or
called.
oddly coincidental? I don't know.
Yeah, it is very strange that it would be called that.
I think it'll be great
Yeah.
to see a gelato option, especially along that main pathway. Italy has become known for several different food options back in Italy now. So nice to see that they're using the space right up in front of Italy, kind of almost extending Italy out a little
'Cause I
bit.
feel like there's like nothing really there besides like a cart
Yeah.
that sells wine, and then that's pretty much it. So
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what they have. Like I'm kind of stoked.
They
'cause I
used
want
to
some
have a
Sicilian
performer
lemon.
back there, but that's no longer happening.
Maybe one day
Yeah.
soon. Well, hey, Gared, in the other big news for the season, it sounds like Disney has acknowledged that perhaps they're reaching a capacity point for park reservations. Is that right?
Yes, indeed. So, as we all know, Disney World has increased the park capacity to 35%. Now, we don't know exactly what that number is for each park because Disney has never listed what like a 100% capacity is. But through the end of the year, 77% of the park reservations have been taken. They are all booked out. And that means, hey, Disney is going to be quite busy during the holiday season. So expect there to be longer lines if you're going there, and just expect there to be more people in general. So it's always important. Stay safe. Wear a mask. You have to if you're going to Disney. It's required. It's not an option anymore. It never was. And yeah, it's going to be quite busy, especially through Thanksgiving this week. Most places are booked out. Hollywood Studios has been gone for, I think, over 2 months now. I keep checking, and no Hollywood Studios for me. Hopefully I can
Count yourself
catch
lucky.
a lucky break. Yeah. I want to go back there because like I love going on rides. That's always fun. And I do want to see the Christmas decorations at Hollywood Studios.
35%, last month, Tyler, you were out at Walt Disney World, and we had been speculating for a while that the 25% original capacity cap that Disney World had on their attendance, we had been sort of in a position where we were thinking, it doesn't feel like it anymore. It doesn't feel like it. And then you went. How did you feel?
I didn't feel like it felt like, yeah, the minimum could have been 35% at that point, even though they were still saying 25.
Mm-hmm.
And I even talked with like a guest services cast member, and she was just straight up like, because I was like, you've been working. How does it feel to you? Is it still 25%? And she's like, no way. She was like, no way. Like, so.
There's no way. They're expanding hours and they're expanding restaurants. Of course they let in more people slipping in.
Yeah, if even a guest services cast member is saying that and just being straight up with me of like, like because she was just like, no, it's like way more crowded now than it has been. And maybe that just is due to like more people actually following through and coming to their park reservation. Who knows what the reasons are, but it seemed like it was just a higher capacity than they were pretending it was, unfortunately. Hopefully, we got a trip coming up pretty soon here. Hopefully,
yeah, all of us are going to be out there at the same time for Thanksgiving week, and lots of things to see, and we'll determine for ourselves whether or not that capacity is really something that can be handled right now.
Yep.
Gared, any parting thoughts?
Yes. So, Epcot's my favorite park at Walt Disney World, if you did not know. And recently, Disney's released a lot of news regarding some wonderful things. The Harmonious Barges. Harmonious is going to be the new fireworks spectacular sometime that Epcot is having. It replaced the old show Illuminations, which was amazing, and the one before that, Epcot Forever. We can forget about that garbage. And
wow,
they have built these. Yeah, I know.
But I thought it was forever.
Yeah. Apparently not. And they have these new barges, and they are massive works of engineering ingenuity. And Disney has stated that there are 5 barges. There are 4, I guess we'll call them support barges, and then you have the main one. They're going to be in the middle of World Showcase Lagoon, I guess that World Showcase Lagoon. Yeah. And during the day, they're
your favorite
going to
park.
be yes. Hey. They are going to be full-time fountains where it's just water going all day. There's not going to be any spectacular water show like some have. Yes, it's just going to be fountains all day long. And I think it's going to be a nice centerpiece to have in that lagoon where people can see around and just see how massive they are. And if you're thinking like, oh, barges are usually small. No, hello there. These barges are going to be massive where when they do have the effects, some of them are going to have 54-foot arms that shoot out lasers. And then the main center barge is over 6 stories tall. And it's just a feat of Imagineering. So can't wait to see that when that actually happens. But that's all I have in my neck of the woods. That's to you.
We appreciate you joining us, Gared. We will be out there later this week, and we'll be joining you hand in hand, arm in arm, but socially distanced, of course. So we can't wait to see you.
Don't touch my hands, please. I don't want to hold your hand.
No.
No. I want
sure?
piggyback rides.
It's not distance enough for me. I need to be at least 50 feet away from you at all times, I think. And, we'll call out to each other from a distance. It'll be great.
All right. You'll be on one side. I'll be on the other side. And that will be perfect.
Perfect. All right. Well, happy Thanksgiving to you. We will see you real soon.
Happy Thanksgiving.
To all who come to this happy place, welcome.